pounds, incredible Anthony Idol.
You got the largest arms in Socal Pro Wrestling from California, Anthony Idol. Making his way to a ring with a challenge in front of him.
Introducing his opponent, about to make his way to the ring, from Lucha Underground, 245 pounds, Muertes.
Lucha Underground superstar Muertes making his way to the ring, and what a challenge it is in front of Anthony Idol right now. Muertes coming for more than just a victory, possibly for the man's soul. Standing toe-to-toe, both evenly matched, maybe a little bit of a height advantage for Anthony Idol. But power-wise, been a while since Anthony has been able to match with someone his own power. Here we go with this big one-on-one matchup. Oh, and a big right hand from Anthony Idol. Followed with a right hand from Muertes. What a shot right to the chin, bottom of the neck. They're giving each other the chop. Muertes looks like he actually enjoyed that one. That is a big target there in the chest of Anthony Idol. Coming for a big shoulder block and another neither man rock. Welcoming me to the mic stand, Mr. Excitement himself, Ryan King. Welcome to the mic.
Well, better late than never, what they say, and it is Halloween heat as the heat's being turned up here in this big battle of the behemoths, battle of the big men. Muertes, Lucha Underground and AAA Mexico worldwide superstar, takes on the incredible Anthony Idol.
That is a great time to have you here on the mic, especially with Muertes here, because I don't know anybody in Socal Pro that knows the Lucha Libre scene better than you do.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure to have Muertes here live in Vista at Socal Pro. Again, this man has been all over the world, a worldwide legend in Puerto Rico, a legend in Mexico, gracing the fans here in Vista with his presence, and now getting up close and personal with our fans here in Vista, taking the incredible one into the first and second row.
That's right, Socal Pro Wrestling locals, Mona and Daniel.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Powerbomb on the outside.
We need to get some control out here. That was a big slam. And I know the referee, this is a big contest, and he's got to keep things impartial, and he wants the fans to see a good ending, but you've got to consider the health of these two big men. A big slam like that in the first and second row on the chairs, physically on the chairs.
It is crazy to see them all the way from here. All you saw was bodies flying.
And here we go. We've got cans flying. Then the blood might start trickling here. Not only a trick, but also a treat, as Anthony Idol may have been cut deep, lacerated. Absolutely, and this isn't theatrical blood. This isn't a spook. This isn't a scare. This is the real deal. And I thought for a second we were going to see Anthony Idol take some speed. Again, we talked about his incredible match last month at Super Clash against Willie Mack, and we really saw him change up the styles, a little bit of adverse effects, but none here visible as he picks up that big spine buster cover here.
It is great to see Anthony Idol's second show in a row in which he's going to be matched with someone that can probably match him power for power. So Anthony Idol has to show a little bit more of what he has, and more he definitely does have.
Absolutely. We talked about that in his match with Willie Mack, kind of being put in a position he's not entirely too familiar with. We know Mil Muertes has a wide variety of styles. He can switch it up. Lucha Libre, we saw him brawling out in the crowd earlier. So we know that he's got a lot to offer. But Anthony Idol here is really going to be forced to change up his game plan, and he might go into places he hasn't been before. Big boot in the corner. Mil Muertes creating some space. And again, just a big tackle right there. We talked about the size of Mil Muertes. Literally just a soccer-like tackle, or football-like tackle, pardon me. As we now see a submission attempt.
They tackle in soccer too. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen him tackle it.
I've seen a little bit of it, but that was definitely some sheer linebacker strength. As now we see the neck and the back of Anthony Idol twisted and contorted by that deep camel clutch. Now he's got him high up.
Right in the breadbasket. I mean, what this trying to soften Anthony Idol up.
And he's going for that midsection. We got to wonder what he's going for. Idol trying to fight it.
He's trying to take that belt off. That studded belt, that metal studded belt. Possibly use it as a weapon.
Well, he's taking the belt of Anthony Idol off, and I don't think that that's for any pleasure purposes.
He introduced it into the match. Referee is giving him some leeway and letting him...
Grinding it into the forehead now, and the referee wisely getting out of the ring. Oh!
And like you said it, a drop kick from the big man.
And that may have woken up the big man, Anthony Idol. Oh! My goodness! A big man moving with great speed and great force as he takes Mil Muertes into the guardrail, into the floor here in Vista.
If I would have asked you who we were going to see the first tope from tonight, I guarantee you would have said Mil Muertes, not Anthony Idol.
Absolutely. Maybe a page of Lucha Libre out of the book of Anthony Idol. We know he's been prepared for this match. We know he's ready to step up his game.
We have seen some of the sadistic things that Mil Muertes is capable of, especially on a show here called Halloween Heat.
That is true, and when you talk about Anthony Idol needing to step up his game, you can really only do so much when you've got a steel welded belt going into the top of the forehead. And they're coming here near us, and I don't know if I like this one bit. Trying to keep everyone safe here in Vista, but it's not an easy task as Mil Muertes right in front of us, and I have chills as this man is ominously above us. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That was a shot with the ring bell right to the skull and right in between the eyes.
Only at Halloween Heat when we see this type of action.
Absolutely. We talk about Halloween Heat being our one event of the year where we can really bring out the blood and guts. Oh my goodness. What a spill. Taken on the outside by Anthony Idol. The floor's here unpadded, unmatted.
Unforgiving.
Absolutely. What an incredible sight. Lucha Underground Television superstar Mil Muertes has the incredible Anthony Idol right where he wants him.
We saw him dominating with a bell. He hit him with that Coca-Cola slam right there on this hard floor. Now he has him back in the ring.
And that is, like we mentioned, the only place where you're going to be able to pick up the victory, pinfall or submission, whatever it may be. It's only going to take place in between those four corners and those three ropes.
Are these fans trying to cheer Anthony Idol on?
And what a packed crowd we have here in Vista tonight. Clearly behind the incredible Anthony Idol, but Mil Muertes again choking the life out of the incredible one, and we might be seeing him fade here before our very eyes. He's got heart, he's got grit, But again, you can only do so much when you're sized up against a man like Mil Muertes. His accolades, his resume speaks for itself.
Mil Muertes, you have more to worry about than just taking a loss. This guy may take your soul.
But Anthony Idol not only looking to maintain control of his own soul, as odd as it may sound, he's looking to come out with his hand raised in victory. So he's not only looking to survive, but he's looking to thrive here in these circumstances. A little bit different, a little bit out of his range, a little bit out of his style. But again, this is where we've seen Anthony Idol really put to the test in the past few months.
Imagine what it would do for Anthony Idol to get a big win against a superstar like Mil Muertes.
The momentum is behind him after a big win against Willie Mack, but it also begs the question, what would a loss do here? He's trying to gain steam, and he's got a couple good victories behind him, but that one big one here tonight in front of all these fans could really be a make-or-break situation. As now we're having our ring bell returned to us here at ringside, thankfully, and we might have to call it here.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of movement from Anthony Idol. Oh, there he is, fighting back with the adrenaline given him to him by these fans.
You can hear this crowd in Vista cheering on incredible Anthony Idol as he's back to his feet. And a couple shots may create the separation he needs. Cover here. 1, 2.
2 count only. Mil Muertes stopped Anthony Idol in his track with a giant clothesline.
A dead stop, like hitting a brick wall. And Mil Muertes, as we know, not a regular here in Socal Pro. It's interesting to see how he's feeding off the crowd, and not only feeding off, but reacting to them. It may cost him in the long run. If he's underestimating Anthony Idol, he's focused too much on the fans at ringside. That's not what you want to do against a man the caliber of Anthony Idol.
Definitely not, definitely not. But I think he wants to set an insult to injury. I think he wants to walk out of here with a victory and an insult to the fans of the entire Socal Pro Wrestling world.
Absolutely, that goes without saying. You got to believe that Mil Muertes coming here, it's his Socal Pro debut. He's not one to be embarrassed. He doesn't take kindly to being humiliated. So a loss here could really mean, again, make or break for a guy like Mil Muertes as well. He's got international bookings around the world. And what would a loss here mean?
Beat egg on the face for him for sure.
The man of 1,000 deaths, they say he's died and come back. He's here at Socal Pro, and Anthony Idol looks to have almost died in front of us, but just as I say that, it looks like he might be coming back, in fact.
Referee needs to make sure to check that is not a chokehold, that is not slipped under.
We've seen great officiating so far here tonight. This match, again, a lot of lenience, but again, for a match like this, the importance, the pride, you got to let these two wild bulls just kind of go at it.
I mean, he says it all. And what a big rumble we have coming out tonight. Did you hear the challenge King Mo laid down and what his plans were?
20 men enter the ring tonight for a shot at Socal Pro glory. But the glory might be fading here for Anthony Idol. He's been in this position for a long time in the middle of the ring. And despite multiple rallies from our audience, he can't really seem to get the footing, literally the footing that he's looking for.
And what kind of damage would that do if either one of them enter the Rumble? I mean, look at all the energy they're spending here. That's going to hurt them later on.
Both of these men are going to want a shot at Socal Pro Gold. Diz set to defend the heavyweight title later tonight against the Vampire Warrior Gangrel. And you gotta believe that all eyes are gonna be on the World Heavyweight title match, in addition to our #1 Contenders Battle Royal. Oh! High up on the shoulders, we might have a cover here. Just in the nick of time, high scooping power slam by Mil Muertes drops Anthony Idol high up on the neck and shoulder area, but he was able to get that left shoulder up just in the nick of time.
When is the last time you've seen Anthony Idol picked up like that?
Well, it was just a couple weeks ago here at Super Clash against Willie Mack, but I get your point. Few and far between do we see a man the size, the stature of Anthony Idol manhandled like we're seeing here in Vista.
Crushing right to the top of the head.
And Anthony Idol's taken a lot of punishment, but there's also been a lot of time to recover here as he's making his way back to his feet. And we've seen a second, third, can we even see a fourth win here from the Neon Phenomenon? Just absorbing these blows here, lefts and rights from Mil Muertes.
He is summoning that energy for another big chop.
Taking his best shot, and the straps are down. Oh my goodness. Things are heating up here at Halloween Heat.
Look at the stare in the eyes of Anthony Idol.
Left, right, flurry of rights here, and he's feeling it. Oh, big elbow. And now we're rocking and rolling here. Oh, big stabber. Get on him, get on him, get on him. We might have a winner here. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Our referee telling us it's just a 2 count again. He's got the clearest vantage point here. Both men to their feet.
Up. Setting him up for that big shot.
Idol overdrive. He got him. 1, 2, 3. Anthony Idol picks up a big one here at Halloween Heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, incredible Anthony